smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you.
Hello my lovelies, this is simsfel and welcome to episode 53 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series Generation 2. We have a very exciting episode planned today because we are finally going to meet Persephone and of course the newly aged up Freya and have a look at their outfits and personalities, which I am very excited about. So this here is Persephone. I'm going to show you guys her outfit, her everyday outfit. So here we go. Hold on a second. I'm just, oh no, that's not what I wanted. I am going to need her too. Can we go ahead and, nope. What about now? Hold on a second. I need to do testing. Cheats. True? I think, yeah, there we go. Let me reset her. And this is Persephone, guys. Do let me know what you guys think about her. She's got this beautiful white dress with white and black is her theme practically. She looks kind of scary, but she looks very pretty, I must say. I like her a lot. This is her all the way around. Doesn't she just look, I wouldn't say cute. I mean, she does look very beautiful, but I wouldn't exactly say cute. She seems a little bit ferocious to me. Her traits, because I can't remember off the top of my head, are neat and paranoid. There we go. So she grew up a little bit paranoid. I think because of the castle takeover is what I said during her womaning. So we had that, but she is very neat. Got very nice broodmother traits, I guess you could say. And then, oh wait, hold on. Before we move on, I'm going to show you guys her outfit. So as I said, oh my goodness. Yeah, I need to fix that. What is this? Was this her swimwear? Yeah, because I deleted a bunch of CC, some of their outfits are missing, so I'm going to have to correct that. But as you can see, all of her outfits are pretty much black and white with a little bit of purple in some places. But that's what we have. And then her dark form, let's see what she looks like super quick. And come on, honey, let's get changed, let's get changed. She doesn't look as intimidating when she's smiling, but when she's got a straight face, she looks pretty intimidating. And this is her. Oh, geez, that's not what I wanted. This is her in her dark form. She's got like a really nice pastel sort of theme going on with some bronze and copper. I think it looks pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think. She does have white hair and the white pupils as a vampire in her dark form. So there we go. That is our lovely Persephone Cavador. Oh, nope, not dark meditation. I just want you to be back to normal. And then we're going to hop over to Freya so you guys can get a good look at her. You did see her at the end of the last episode. I had a little picture of her, but look at her. Isn't she adorable? Now, the hair that she has, the CC hair, does have white streaks from a distance. Obviously, the hair itself isn't supposed to, but I think just the way it's made, it's got that little bit of clipping or whatever it is. It looks like it's got white streaks, but hey, that seems pretty cool to me, so I'm just going to leave it. I feel like she looks so adorable. And to be fair, Freya looks kind of scary as well. She looks kind of scary. Here we go. This is Freya, guys. She looks like a very beautiful and very thoughtful little princess. Her hair is very nice, long, cascading down her back, but it seems like a little bit crazy, if you know what I mean. Her hairstyle kind of seems a little bit, not intrusive, what am I trying to say? Introverted? Yeah, she looks like an introvert. Seems like someone who thinks, like Ambrosia. She reminds me a whole heap of Ambrosia, and I feel like this hairstyle adds a lot to that personality. And the trait, this is her all the way around, and the trait that she actually got as a child was the loner trait. So again, she has the loner trait, and I don't know, we'll see what she gets up to with that, but she definitely does look like a very privileged loner, in my opinion, that thinks a lot. I feel like she's someone who thinks a lot, and her outfits follow in this theme of blue, white, and gold. There we go. These are all her outfits. Do let me know what you guys think. I think she looks adorable, and I know some of you lovelies really like her as well. So far, I think she's actually my favorite child in the castle. So that is some big news. But okay, let me quickly go ahead Now, yep, autonomy is on full. Morgana, come back, please. She was doing something out. She's gonna return back. Ooh, the ghost of Lady Kalirana is trying to connect with her. Go inside. And I do have something planned for the princesses, I think tomorrow. So let me check the calendar. Yep, so tomorrow on Sunday, we have the royal reading. So it has been a long time since I've been able to get around to do the readings of both Genevieve and of Freya. And I'm going to do both of their readings on the same day tomorrow. So it is 9 p.m., so we'll have to see whether or not we get that done in this episode. But I do want to get it done in this episode. I might even skip until we get to that part. So we'll see. But look, she still has that gardening thing she wants to do. She still has that. Let's get her to go ahead and let's see, not sell. She doesn't have to water anything. Nope. What about this fruit tree? Do you have to water that? No, she doesn't have to. But I guess she could research. She's going to do some research on that. But of the things that I had planned, I do have to go ahead and still do something with the indoor garden that she's got planned. I still have to go ahead and put down the grounds that I said I would place. So I did say in the previous episode, I think, that I wanted to place a little bit of a hunting grounds here that the ladies would go to on their very first hunt, the teenagers would go to as kind of like a ceremony, like a ceremonial thing. So I kind of wanted that. Haven't got around to doing it yet, but I will eventually. And I did forget to mention, but for those of you interested, part 4 of Morgana's Memories is now out on my website. I will leave a link in the description below this time, so if you guys want to go check that out, you can. This part has some pretty interesting things about the lore of the queendom and some aspects of like the human servants that we didn't get to play around with in the actual game, because obviously I feel like when we are playing Vampire Amazon, a lot of our stories, they are very focused on the inner court of the queen and this castle, because the ladies we have pretty much make up the inner court. But if you were to think about that in an expansive way in terms of the whole, you know, Vampire Amazon, the Salazar universe we've got going on, then obviously the castle doesn't function with 8 women, you know, and doesn't function with 8 to 12 women. We have so many more people behind the scenes that does things. We've got so many more minions that each of these ladies are in charge of, and that's what I want to explore in the story. So if you guys want that sort of, you know, slightly more epic feel to things and immerse yourselves in the world a little bit more, then I do recommend reading up those stories. So there we go. And sometimes, who knows, I might mention something that has to do with those stories, but you guys won't exactly know what I'm talking about if you haven't read them. So there we go, just extra material. Think of them as books from the library, our royal library that we have. Also, if you guys would like me to go ahead, remember how I had the codex entries a while ago, I think last year, I had the codex entries that were supposed to explain a whole bunch of things, but then I didn't end up doing that because it was a lot of work. So I was thinking, now that I have the website where I'm putting up these stories, if you guys have anything you would like me to explain, the same as what we used to have beforehand, if there's a ceremony, a ritual, a prophecy, anything that you guys would like me to explain, then let me know and I could probably write it out in that format and put it up on the website. So I'll still have codex entries, it's just that they won't be in the format of videos, they'll be in the format of the, they'll be in the format of stories. But alternatively, if you guys would like me to do a video format of the codex entries, bring that back in some way, then maybe I could do codex entries kind of like how I do the little stories at the end of each episodes now. And that is a lot easier for me to do, and I'm able to fit a lot more story in the same amount of time as I would a machinima. So if you guys want me to do that as well, then I could go ahead and do that instead of writing it up in article format on the website. So let me know what you guys think. Any suggestions, and all suggestions are actually welcome. But I'm going to go ahead, wait until we already finished the royal taxes, but I'll wait until the royal readings comes about, and then we can go ahead and continue the episode with that, because I'm sure a lot of you guys keep reminding me, you've been waiting for that for a long time. And just quickly before we head off, Princess Genevieve's birthday is on Thursday, so we've got a while until that. And then we have Persephone's birthday into an adult the week after on Tuesday, and then a bunch of birthdays after that. So there we go. The next 2 weeks, we have quite a few birthdays, but we don't have to worry about them immediately. The one we have to worry about is Genevieve's. So I do want to get that reading done right now while she is a child. So there we go. I will take a quick break, and I'll be back once we are at the royal readings. So see you guys in a sec. Okay guys, we are back. It is the day of the royal readings, and Princess Genevieve has arrived over here in the ritual chamber, awaiting Priestess Morgana to go ahead and do whatever she needs to do. So Morgana, it's been a while since she last did this. She did this, I think, with Persephone and then Ursula a while ago, but it's been a while. She's going to go ahead and begin by harvesting the museberries. So she's going to harvest all the museberries from this tree. She's only going to need one for this ritual, but still. And then she is going to sit down over here. Her fun is a little bit low, and Princess Genevieve is very hungry and kind of social, but that's okay. And then we're going to get Morgana to... So how this works, guys, you guys do already know if you've stuck around for this long. Basically, Morgana's going to go ahead, eat a museberry, get super inspired, and then she's going to have a vision. So the goddess over here that you can see, these representations of the goddess is going to give her some visions about Genevieve's future, which will come into play in the next season, so in season 3. Or in generation 3. Once Genevieve has entered that stage in life, then all of these predictions will play out, and we'll get 3 bubbles, speech bubbles, on top of Morgana. The first 3 speech bubbles that we get after she talks about dreams with Genevieve, we're going to say those are the signs given to her by the goddess about Genevieve's future, and then you guys can go ahead down in the comments below, give your predictions for what those signs mean about Genevieve's future, and I'll put them all in a Word document, and then I'll draw from those ideas when I'm constructing the stories and the things that are happening in Generation 3. So there we go. I apologize if that was confusing. If it was, let me know, and I'll clarify in the comments below. So let's get Morgana to have a museberry. Here she goes. This is very exciting for me. She's going to have a museberry. Okay. And she is now inspired. That means she's very inspired. And I have a little note next to me with a pen so that I can write down the first 3 signs I see. And here we go, guys. Let's get her to talk about dreams with Genevieve and see the first 3 signs that she gets. So here we go. Paying attention, everyone. Paying attention. Cow plant. Okay. Cow plant. What else? Not looking at Genevieve, just at the priestess. Okay. A CD? A CD, a record. Okay, and then a cell phone. Okay. And how I'm going to... Hold on a second. So we got a cow plant, a CD, and a cell phone, and how I'm going to interpret those, because we kind of are in a medieval-esque, gothic-esque sort of universe. I'm going to say that we have cow plant, that's clear enough. The CD is going to be a record, and then the cell phone's going to be communication or contact. That's what I'm going to say. So the 3 signs that Genevieve received, I'm just going to quickly write that down. Cow plant, and I'll probably put them up on the screen. Cow plant, record, and contact. Record and contact. There we go. Those are the 3 signs that she has received. Holy cow, I don't know what that means, what that's all about, but that's what we got. You guys can leave your predictions down in the comments below. So there we go. And now Princess Genevieve can go out and eat whatever she wants, get some food from the larder, and while she does that, her younger sister Freya is going to come on down, and now it's Freya's turn. There we go, she's getting dressed, wonderful. It's Freya's turn to go ahead and have her predictions or her readings done. Holy cow, guys. Holy cow, okay. I mean, I don't know, that could be anything. That could be peaceful, it could be violent, who knows? You guys let me know. But those were some interesting things that we got. Very interesting. And we say that the priestesses get 3 symbols, which, you know, they can't exactly tell what those mean. They don't know how those symbols apply to the vampires' lives. They just know that those 3 symbols represent some of the biggest turns in their lives, or some of the biggest things that are going to happen with them, or what they feel like these ladies are going to go through as an adult. So that's what we get. Okay, Freya's sitting down, quite excited for Freya. She does look, I mean, Ursula looks like Ambrosia a lot, but Freya really reminds me of Ambrosia. Like, she's got that little bit of crazy-esque sort of look to her, if you guys know what I mean. But okay, we are going to get Morgana to have another berry. She is quite excited, not excited, she's quite inspired, but I'm going to have her to consume yet another berry, because we say that every berry she has, that's like, yeah, she has a berry for each vampires that she has to do the readings for. Yeah, we can say that each berry kind of induces those visions. So here we go. She's going to go ahead, talk about dreams, and let's keep track. Okay, the first 3 signs. What car? Police car? What? Police car? Huh? Computer and... Police car, computer, and... stage. Okay. Police car, computer, and stage. What the heck? Okay. So for the police car, I'm going to say authorities. So authorities. Police car, computer. Computer. I don't know. What would computer be? Technology. I guess if computer is technology, I would interpret that in this sort of medieval scenario as development. So authorities, development, or advancement. Yeah, so authorities, development / advancement. Advancement. And then the last one was stage. So stage. Who knows? That could be entertainment, that could be a performance, that could be stage, I don't know. So those are the 3 that we got, and these have been the most interesting ones we have received so far. I have no clue what to make of it. I have no clue whether to make heads or tails. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I am going to put autonomy onto full, and then these ladies can go about doing whatever they want. Morgana is going to take some time to do some research, probably meditate over here with these plants. And she has got still a bit to go before she gets that, yeah, 62%. She's got a bit to go before she gets the swim. And I really want to get this swim because, guys, we have not been able to do anyone else's whims because we've been stuck on Morgana. And as soon as she's wrapped this one up, then I can finally go ahead and do some of the whims of the other ladies, which I have been very desperate to do. So Morgana, please work on this. She's working on it. She's taking her time. She's taking her time. And you guys were saying that since Morgana, like the Devil's R line is ending with Morgana, then probably Freya is going to take on the mantle of Priestess in Generation 3. And I don't know, that may very well be the case. Because for now, it seems as though that is the only role that Freya needs to take over. And to be fair, Lady Kennedy hasn't had a child either, or she hasn't even, I mean, she was pregnant early on, and then Morgana kind of dropped the baby, so. So we don't know if she would have had a boy or a girl. But yeah, so we've kind of had that problem. So we don't know whether we're going to have a scholar or not, but if I were to judge from like this point on, it seems as though Freya is either going to be taking on, in the next season, if things continue the way they're continuing, either the role of the priestess or the scholar. We don't know yet. We don't know. But that doesn't mean that I am not going to have any more pregnancies. We do still have a room, and I am going to probably get someone else. I don't know who I've decided I want to have the next baby, but I will see. For now, I'm going to cool off for this episode. Maybe the next episode, I don't know, we'll see. We might get someone pregnant in the next episode. Actually, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably get someone pregnant in the next episode. But it's nice sometimes to just have everyone relax and not have to worry about people being out. Because normally what I like doing with the pregnancies, I only like having 5 Sims in a household when a Sim is pregnant so that they have a chance of having triplets. So if someone does get pregnant, we're probably going to have to send 3 of our ladies out somewhere. I don't know where, but we'll work something out. Anyways, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye. With things calm enough to request leave from the castle, Ursula approached the queen and finally gained permission to visit her grandmother's residence. It was her first time at Castle Sheba, and as she walked through its ancient gates, she could feel the rich history in the air. She knew the queen's mother and 2 sisters were kept here in the royal crypt, and half wondered if they stalked the castle's halls. Standing before the grand doors, she felt a chill travel through her and settle at her feet. As she pushed open the doors, it was almost as if she had unlocked something in her heart. This was a deeply spiritual journey and a search for identity. Would she find what she was looking for? She hoped she would not be disappointed. Somehow, she knew where to go. Up and up the staircase she went, until she was as high as she could be. As she rounded the stairs, she came face to face with the wedding portrait of her grandmother's. It was the redhead she was looking for, but the other woman intrigued her too. The resemblance between her and Lady Kali were uncanny. She also saw similarities between her and Lady Ambrosia, although she knew the stories of the scholar's fertility. After she had seen all she could, Ursula spoke with Anna Rose. The castle keeper told her everything she knew about the legendary Kali Ronarain and advised her to visit the honor grounds. It wasn't planned, but Ursula found herself facing Cynthia's grave, where something magical happened.